hear from Anne in Detroit. Anne, welcome to Talk of the Nation.
Thank you. I just have a comment for Mr. Alexie, and I heard you speak a couple of years ago in the Traverse City area, and I admire so much your ability to blend a sense of humor with some very serious and sometimes shocking material, but, things that people need to hear, and sometimes the only way they can hear them is when there's also a sense of humor blended in with it. And I really admire that so much.
Thanks, Anne.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing we haven't talked about is this book is funny. Zitz narrates it, and in a lot of ways it is a very self-absorbed, narcissistic 15-year-old boy. But
which
he's
is redundant,
Yeah, it's true. He's very, very smart and very funny, and is, literally doesn't take anything seriously, or at least pretends not to. So I think that whole mocking tone really fits him. And in a sense, I'm like that, I guess, growing up in a culture of storytellers and highly indigenous stand-up comedians. It's just my natural way of communicating.
Well, since you got a lot of recognition for Smoke Signals, to some degree you've been sort of everyone's favorite Native American, right? I mean, um, you've spoken for a people an awful lot. And in this book, you take on that stereotype of the alcoholic Indian, and Zitz hates that stereotype. On the other hand, his father embodies it. Does that, to some degree, indicate your ambivalence?
Well, I certainly get tired of people calling the alcoholic Indian a stereotype. It's not. It's a cold, damp reality. We have a major problem with alcoholism among Native Americans. And as an individual artist and as an individual human being, I am a recovering alcoholic, so it's part of my daily life. My mother, my father, and in fact, my father died 3 years ago of alcohol-related kidney failure. After being on dialysis for 7 years. My sisters and brothers are all alcoholics. My aunts, cousins are all alcoholics in one stage of recovery or another. So it is my life, and it is what I've known, and it continues to be what I've known. I'm very curious to find out how many writers of my career size have had their fathers die of kidney failure because they wouldn't stop drinking. So I write about it because it continues to be an active and daily part of my life.